Woo! Yeah. Everything as we like, right, guys? You can never be wrong with Yamaha Tracer 9. You can never be wrong with CP3 engine. Probably that is better expression, right? So welcome to a new video, and as you can see, we have a new generation of Yamaha Tracer 9 GT. As you guys know, I organize motorcycle tours and experiences here in Montenegro and the Balkans. So on our tours we use Yamaha motorcycles, and for 2025-2026 seasons we have a new generation of Yamaha Tracer 9 GT. As you can see, it is a new motorcycle, new model. It feels pretty much the same as the previous generation in terms of how you ride it, in terms of how fun it is. But definitely this motorcycle has much more electronics. This motorcycle has more technology in general. Yamaha also claims that they revised all their, aerodynamic situation, which related to this electric windshield, to the suspension, seating position. I've been riding this motorcycle for 2 days now, and I will tell you that, yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. But what I actually want to discuss with you, not in this video, but in upcoming videos, I want to understand how much better this motorcycle compared to the previous generation. I want to test all this new technology and tell you, how helpful those technologies are. Does it make motorcycle more comfortable, more premium, and how this bike behaves on short and long trips. And I probably gonna even do comparison to previous generation. We will just see how they perform one next to each other, whether there is noticeable difference or not if you jump from one motorcycle to another right away. Here in Europe, Yamaha Tracer 9, Tracer 9 GT and Tracer 9 GT Plus, probably one of the best selling touring motorcycles and one of the most popular motorcycles in general. And especially if you speak about the engine, because the heart of this bike is CP3 engine, which did not change from the previous generation, but Yamaha added a little bit more technology to this bike. And my personal opinion that technology can actually help this bike to perform better, even with the same heart, right, with the same engine. But again, we're only gonna see that after kind of long-term use, which I have intention to do. Because to be honest, I pretty much like this motorcycle. I like how it looks. I'm so curious to see how this bike is going to perform on the trips. What Yamaha did with this generation, they basically listened to what people want from the bike. They listened to why people buy other manufacturers like BMW or Honda or Kawasaki, and they added everything we need for long distance trips to this bike. So you have connectivity module, you have Garmin navigation, you have heated grips, you can also use heated seats for both passenger and the rider. You have revised seating position, you have keyless access, you have revised suspension, which is also electronically adjustable. So it should be a beautiful machine, and that's how I feel about this motorcycle right away. So first of all, the front end, and I'm not gonna get into this discussion about the front light, because I believe everyone can see them differently. The only thing which I can tell you is that if you look from, so now I'm putting camera just on the same level as my head and my eyes. So if I look from this perspective, I don't really see those lights much, right? But the way how those lights work, I think they make this bike much better during the nighttime. Definitely gonna test it later. Cannot say anything right now, but I already saw some tests from other people who've been riding this motorcycle, and I would say that everyone seemed to be happy. Small phone compartment here. You can place your phone here, and Yamaha did a great job giving you quite a bit of space. And also what they did, they also integrated regular USB sockets there, which is nice because you also have USB-C socket here underneath the dash, which is really good. So basically, no matter which type of USB connection you use, you have both options, right? So let's say if you need to charge your phone or your navigation device, you can connect it here, but if you have like regular USB cable, you can also connect it here, which is good. So here on this front we also have new dash. I know that people were talking about it a lot, and yeah, it's significant difference. Like if you look at this bike or at your cockpit from this angle, it looks more and more premium. Same time, if you launch the dash or display, it's pretty good. Like all numbers are big, and you can read them easily from any distance. And also you can change the way how this display appears. Like it has themes, so you can choose whichever you want. We have connectivity here. We have Garmin navigation here, which is free from this year. Before it was like subscription based, but now Yamaha decided that from 2025 on all Yamaha motorcycles which have Garmin navigation, it will be free of charge to use it. Again, don't have any experience with it right now, so we'll do it in a little bit later, and definitely gonna share that information with you guys. As you noticed, there is keyless access like on many modern motorcycles nowadays, like BMWs, Ducatis, and others. Yeah, quite a good job, Yamaha. This is kind of like new generation of Yamaha handlebar setup. It is familiar to those of you who ride in MT-09 or new generation of Tracers or even T7. So all those bikes, they come with this setup, because now you have navigation, you have multimedia, you have connectivity, you have ride modes because of ride-by-wire. On all motorcycles, Tracer 9 had it before, but some of the Yamaha motorcycles, they only got it just recently. The only probably thing which I don't really like here is the way how this like cable wiring is looking, because yeah, it doesn't really look like a premium. Look at this, just look at this, and on this side as well, it doesn't really look premium. But again, I think it's all related to kind of Yamaha philosophy that they want to be easy to maintain, easy to fix, because if it all goes through the handlebar and you somewhere in remote location and you don't have any service around you, probably it's not going to be easy for you to fix. But if you have all the cables on the outside, it's probably going to be easier. I don't know, like I probably need to investigate more before I can tell you for sure why is that so, but yeah, we will see. So heated grips, like this is pretty much common. We have electric windshield. Again, I'm gonna test it later, and after that I will be able to tell you more about it. Also, we have new seats, both for the rider and for the passenger. It's a little bit different shape, a little bit different angle. Yamaha claims that they improved it compared to the previous generation, because if you guys know, yeah, previous generation we had sort of a lot of claims, or people were unhappy with the way how those seats are, and also wind buffering. So probably one of the goals for me in upcoming videos to have this experience, to learn more about this bike and see how the seat and how the windshield are performing over the long distance or on highways. So far I've been riding today and yesterday, so no, I don't have any big issues with that, but again, it takes a little bit of time to test. So we also have keyless or electronic fuel cup, which is nice to have. And overall, if you look at the bike, you will see that you have much more like plastic thing on this, like on the front end. I would say that from outside, it all looks premium. It all looks better because it's just like kind of next level. So it's like you're on the same flight, on the same airplane. It feels the same. You go into the same destination, but then from the economy cabin, you move to business class area, and that's how this bike feels from the outside. But the way how it rides, the way how it performs, pretty much similar to the previous generation. When you come closer, you will see that it's still Yamaha style plastic. So it's it's not something Triumphs or BMWs, but I think it does the job quite well. Again, if you consider Yamaha philosophy that it should be easy to fix, easy to maintain, easy to access certain things, yeah, probably a great job. Also, speaking of the plastic, from when you first time see this bike, or when you see it on the pictures, you think it's kind of like matte texture, but reality is it is not. So I think, yeah, many people will be surprised by seeing that when they come closer to the bike. New generation of panniers. Previously it was only one button, which was kind of responsible for all operations with the panniers, but now you have open button and you have release button. Again, I will play with it a little bit later. I will see how it all works with all the modes which you have on this motorcycle. As far as I can see, you can use previous generation of top box, because you know this top box plate or holder is the same, but they also offer you a new generation which can be connected to the electric wire, or like to the electric network of this motorcycle. So what it means is that they all connected, like all three pieces of luggage are connected, and when you put there like new generation of the plate and also top box, yeah, you can just leave motorcycle with the key in your pocket, and it all will be automatically locked. I can see that on this like back end there is like a little bit of change with brake fluid reservoir, so I don't know what is the matter with it, because on previous generation it was looking like different direction and it was a little bit bigger, but here's that what it is. Rather than that, is like exactly the same engine as before, same horsepower figures, same torque figures, platform still the same. Yamaha claims that they a little bit revised suspension setup, so we will see how it performs over the long distance or terrains like this one. Overall, I think beautifully looking motorcycle, beautiful design, and it just takes a little bit more time to ride it, to kind of feel it, and after that I'll be able to give you a little bit more information. Amazing motorcycle. Even previous generation was really good. Even though people did not really like the dash, I would always say, are you buying motorcycle to ride and enjoy the scenery, or you buy a motorcycle because it has beautiful dash? Over the past couple of years I spent quite a bit of time riding previous generation of Yamaha Tracer, And I would tell you, it is amazing. It is amazing touring machine. So my expectations for this bike, that it only can be better, right? I have plans to compare this motorcycle to competitors from this niche, because there are quite few bikes which this bike compete with. We're definitely gonna do pros and cons for this bike. We're gonna do long-term review for this bike, and we're gonna do comparison between manual and automatic version of this motorcycle. I need to go ride because weather is beautiful, roads are amazing, and it is beautiful start of the season here in Montenegro. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.